The log is off.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. Is that where you are? Which part of the world are you
It's that weird time in between afternoon and evening, isn't it? I don't know when evening starts.
Have you had your tea yet?
I've had my tea, yes.
It's
But
definitely
actually, no,
evening.
I haven't had my tea. I had a big
Mac.
late dinner.
A big late dinner. What time do you have Christmas dinner?
Well, this is a bone of contention. I normally have it 1 for 2.
What?
Do you know what I mean by that?
No. People
So you
come
tell-
at 1 for dinner at 2.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
You say, it's going to be between 1 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you come at 1:10,
That's
fine.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
But I think this year we're having it a bit later. I think it's going to be sort of 3 or 4 o'clock. That's too late, isn't it? I think.
Yeah,
Because what are you doing before that?
The whole point of Christmas Day is you eat as much as physically possible to stuff into a human being on that day. And if you've eaten your dinner that late, you've significantly narrowing your window of opportunity to eat things like turkey sandwiches and party food and Pringles and salted nuts and
Sounds like just normal Saturday to me.
The best thing about I like turkey. I know it's a bone of contention for some people. Oh, bone of contention. We both use that
turkey.
We both use that phrase now. I like turkey.
I am Martin, and I like turkey. No wrong with that, mate.
But I like the dinner's good. I always like having the dinner, but the leftovers I like. I love turkey curry. And if you get a fancy turkey sandwiches in stotty, especially with the full mashings on there, a little bit of mashed potato, turkey, cranberry, bit of bread sauce, bit of pig in blanket, gravy.
Right. This is the biggest Christmas Day question. Yorkshire puddings, yes or no?
Absolutely not.
I agree wholeheartedly. I think
Are you some sort of Yorkshireman or something?
If you put Yorkshire puddings on a Christmas dinner, well done, you fucked it up. You've got a Sunday dinner.
Yeah. It's now no longer Christmas.
No longer
well
Christmas.
done, you've ruined Christmas.
May as well just pour custard on the bastard.
Because I lived in Leeds for quite a long time, so I was deep in Yorkshire territory, and some of my friends for Christmas dinner, their starter is Yorkshire pudding and gravy. Their starter.
I don't know what I feel about that because that's separate.
It's disgusting. It should,
but it's not on the dinner. What do you have to start?
Of course, a prawn cocktail.
We don't have starter. Just
Mate.
straight to the dinner. Straight to the dinner.
You've ruined Christmas as well.
How's that?
Because
you've got a cocktail in our house.
You've got to have a starter, a main course, a pudding, cheese, port, and then a little rest, maybe a party game, and then a sandwich within 2 hours afterwards.
Cheese and port.
Yeah, got to
have
port.
Are you having Christmas a Dickens novel?
Do you have port with your cheese?
No.
Oh,
I have Stella.
God. Oh, mate, you need to come to my house for Christmas dinner.
It sounds like I do.
So we have 3 starters, in fact, because not everyone likes not everyone likes prawns, so they have a choice. So it's like 70s classics. So it's prawn cocktail or pate and toast or melon.
They're all the worst things I can think of.
I usually have a bit of each.
Pate, like my missus likes it, and I just every time she gets it, I'm like, it's just liquid meat.
Pate is delicious. I like pate. I like a strong pate.
It's disgusting.
So, anyway, that's for Christmas. I didn't expect to start this episode. What are we on? We're way early for Christmas, aren't we? But
10 days when we're recording this. Bloody hell. 10 days away when we record this.
So I'm going to go dive into some beer talk, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
as the-
we are a
as-
beer podcast.
I was going to say,
after all.
as the podcast is beer orientated, I've done something a bit crazy. I know we've picked the beers, but have you actually looked at this can yet or not?
I literally ran downstairs to get them. And
So this is a beer by
Mm-hmm.
its true form. It is brewed as such, but I've actually got you a ginger beer, mate.
a ginger beer.
It's a ginger beer.
Is it? Now that is exciting.
OGB stands for Original Ginger Beer.
Is it going to be one of them ones?
So this is a guy that I think was brewing beer, and then he's based in Leeds, and he's just started brewing like really weird concoctions of ginger beer, and he's become quite well known for it. So I've had one of his before, which was quite nice, but I've not had the original yet. So yeah, so if I show that up there to everyone.
That's why you told us not to read the can.
Yeah,
Just read
so
the
we're
can.
on DMC Brewery, the one and only, the OGB, Original Ginger Beer. 5.2%. Is it cheating? I don't know. I would say possibly a little bit of cheat, but
How?
it's still a beer. It's still brewed,
Is it brewed?
isn't it? It's still brewed.
It's alcoholic.
I'm tucking in.
I'm hoping this is everything that I'm dreaming about.
Do you like a fiery ginger beer?
I love a fiery ginger beer.
Oh, hang on. Oh, well, it's going to make a sneeze. If the smell's anything to go by.
Is yours like that?
Yeah, it looks like this does look like a piss sample.
Yeah, God.
Have you smelled it? It
Yeah.
smells like
That just
ginger.
looks like a glass of pop.
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm not going to say anything.
Neither am I.
I have to say something. That is fucking delightful.
It really is. And you get that hint of sweetness at the end, which just takes that fire off it a little bit.
That is so good. And it keeps coming. It keeps coming. Right.
really nice.
Well, I think we've probably ruined the podcast yet again. But my goodness me.
Oh, I want some can art.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, over to you.
Yeah, I quite like that. It's quite a nice little design.
Is that gothic, would you say?
Yeah, gothic. Yeah. I'm trying to find. Oh, there it is.
A
Ginger, lemon, molasses, the secret blend of spices.
A 1760 recipe. That's how old ginger beer is. That's well good. So a little bit of a curveball for you, mate.
Really nice. I mean, I'll tell you later.
So if I've got another. I want to go back to revisiting Christmas again. Christmas dinner. Do you do Christmas pudding? I bet you don't.
I don't like it.
I knew you wouldn't. I knew you wouldn't like it.
It's just a big, heavy ball of crap.
So yeah, I think Christmas pudding's absolutely delicious.
I don't like anything like that.
I'm the only
Fruit
one.
stuff.
I'm the only one in my family that likes it. So if my mum and dad come, they like it. But otherwise, it's like a whole Christmas pudding yourself, which takes you about 4 weeks to eat.
I get a Viennetta for myself.
Excellent. So for yourself.
When no one else has it.
One sitting.
No, a half it. I think they're a bit smaller now. You know, the shrinkflation stuff. I think they're a bit smaller.
You'll be able to justify that since you don't have a starter.
Yeah, mate, the last thing you need and the biggest meal of the year is more meals. So I don't know why you're having a starter. That's just, frankly, out of order.
Don't know where I put it.
Do you cook?
No, my wife cooks. And I mean, I help out a bit. and do little
bet-
bits and pieces. But
Bet you're more of an annoyance.
no, I can cook. I can cook, but to be honest, my wife's far better at it than me, so it makes sense.
Makes
And she
sense.
doesn't mind
Yeah.
doing it, so it makes sense that she does it.
Good. Yeah.
We've hit the motherlode of I'm going to say wokeness this week. I think.
I still don't understand what that word means.
Well, no, I don't think I do either.
I don't think anyone does, do they?
It means you become awakened, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. But I don't know why it's being used as a
society's problems.
But I don't understand why it's used as an insult.
Anyway, what about Greg Wallace?
Now, where we are with this is right. I'll start from the beginning. I love MasterChef, right? And I don't particularly have any feelings for Greg Wallace, but I liked him on MasterChef.
Oh, you saucy little tart.
Yeah, because his face is in that.
He does do
Greg,
good faces.
So one of the stories I heard about him was he went to completely inappropriate he had a woman helping him write his biography or something, and he would like go to the door on a towel, and the towel fell down, and he had a sock on his Corey. Now that's just inappropriate, isn't it? Even if you're not in the workplace, which he was because he was working, that's just unacceptable.
I heard it differently. I heard that he came into the MasterChef studio with a sock around his meat and two veg.
Is that what? Have I got two stories mixed?
I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't matter for the purposes of this. And again, in the workplace, it is inappropriate. It's also quite funny.
It's not. Well, can you remember the ultimate inappropriateness was a few years ago. Oh God, I can't remember his name. He was in Doctor Who. He's like Scottish American.
Gay guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, his name will come to us.
Yeah.
Barrymore. No, that's someone else. See how I get my stories mixed up.
That wasn't inappropriate.
It was Barrowman. Apparently, he used to, when people were sitting down, come in and put his knob on their shoulder.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
That's quite funny on a stag do, right? But when you sat reading the paper at work, I didn't want that on me.
What's that? What spit that is? Yeah, I know. It was like, as my friend said the other day, yes, it's quite funny on some levels, but in the workplace, it's not. Especially when you work at a primary school. So,
yes. So Greg Wallace, I mean, disappointing.
Do you think he's done now? Do you think that's it, or do you think he's going to? I've got a feeling people are going to rally behind him.
Dear, I think if he's been inappropriate and done the things that's been alleged, then he should not be on the telly anymore. To be honest, he should maybe not prison, but like.
Think there's any chance of us getting the gig?
Do you know what? That's a good idea. We should put an application in, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Mind you, could end up with the same.
We could have an air fryer round for the challenge.
Air fryer round. You could have. I haven't told you about my new gadget, have I?
No.
I think I'm fairly late to the game with this gadget, but I've bought an instant pot, which is. Do you know what one is?
An instant pot.
An instant pot. So basically, it's like like a rice cooker. Have you seen a rice cooker? Like a sort of pot. It's like that, but it's like a pressure cooker. And you can do
a pressure cooker.
Yeah, it's a pressure cooker and rice cooker and yogurt maker and stuff like that. And you can do all sorts of stuff.
I've got one of them.
All right, Wallace. So I've done that. So it's kind of almost superseded the air fryer for a little while whilst I do some experimentation.
I don't get it. I don't get what the concept or the benefit of it is.
So you can cook things like really quickly, like an air fryer, but they're not frying them. You're like so things like pulled pork or something like that.
All right.
You can do like 20 minutes.
No.
And rice, you can like.
I bet I mess rice up in it.
No, it's impossible, mate. 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of water in the Instant Pot. Turn it on, press a button. Job's a good one. Don't come back to it later. Fluff it up. Job's a good one.
I'm going to get one just to prove you wrong that I can't fuck rice up in it.
They're not that expensive. They're about 70 quid or something.
That's reasonable.
So, reasonable. And I reckon basically what I'm doing in this house is just putting me stove completely out of action.
Yeah.
Don't use the oven now. This has got like a stove function on it, so you can like do like onions and stuff in it. You saute stuff in it, so you can like use it as like a hot pan basically. So basically, I'm just getting rid of me hob.
Yeah. No, I'm in. I'll have a look.
I'll keep you posted on the Instant Pot and any decent recipes that come out of it.
Can you how do you make yogurt?
Oh, you do have to have a yogurt starter, but it's got like a yogurt setting, which is like a sort of mild setting. I think like a warm setting. And you put
I think I'll just buy yogurt.
Yeah, I'm not interested in making yogurt, to be honest. So we can have the MasterChef air fryer round. We can have the MasterChef Instant Pot round.
Yeah.
Richmond sausage. What can you do with the Richmond sausage?
In 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's probably not long enough.
I've actually just been watching. I'm a bit behind on MasterChef The Professionals, and one of the things that they did was make a burger. And I did think so. The first one was like the split it when they have them come out and they give them a recipe. They give them like something to make. And the first one was you've got to do popcorn clams and fritted mussels with a mayonnaise. I was thinking, yeah, that's pretty hard. The next one was make a cheeseburger.
Yeah, but people will go make a burger. It's easy. It is, but it's not easy to make a really, really nice burger.
Well, I've got to be honest. I thought they were all looked rubbish. Even Marcus Waring's. So
don't diss Marcus, lad.
I know I would never use diss Marcus because he's an absolute boyo. But yeah, I mean his burger cooking skills for me left a little bit to be desired.
He'll probably get cancelled now.
Oh my god! I thought you were going to say something else there.
I mean, so for the past few weeks, right, I've been having some problems with my back. Like, I wake up on the morning and my lower back feels really stiff.
Would you like me to diagnose?
Are you just going to call this fat?
No, that's
right,
just.
Because I think that's what it is.
I'm not a GP.
Are you going to diagnose this? That's what my GP says to us every time I say
exactly. That's what I mean.
So like right in my lower back, and sometimes when I walk, I get this really sort of tense pulling thing. So I was thinking about maybe it's just time to go to a chiropractor. Now, okay. I'm not sure if we've discussed chiropractors on the podcast before.
It's easy for you to say.
It's that ginger beer, it's made it clear. Rhymes.
Well, bloody hell, Wallace.
Have you ever been to one?
Have I been to a chiropractor? I don't think I have been to a chiropractor. So I think there's different levels, though, isn't there? Because like some physios are chiropractors or have a chiropractor practice. Are you talking about like a ram slam, crack me back, all sorts of stuff?
Yeah, like, you know the ones on the internet where they do ring dingers and like pull people's heads off with towels and stuff like that?
I'm not sure they do that in this country, you know. But I don't know. I've never been, no. So to answer your question, no. But
because a lot of people think it's like croc, don't they? Like a croc.
Yeah.
It's not real.
It's like a sham medicine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I might try it out. It can't be that expensive, can it?
I do. When you watch those videos of them getting all clicked out and cracked out, it does seem. I like that. I have had someone do my neck before when I played rugby. When they're your neck, and it was like he'd broken my neck at first. It was like,
but
fuck, what have you done? What have you done? And I was like, oh, that was quite good actually.
Yeah. I think it's the shock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird, and it does feel like it's actually a bone breaker. I don't even know how he did it. He just said, "Watch this," and did it. I mean, he wasn't like he was just a man on the street. He wasn't trained or anything.
He could have kissed you.
Yeah, I think you should go for it. Can you report back, please?
I will do.
I think if it might be something to do with your belly, and it might be something to do with your alcohol consumption.
How is alcohol consumption affecting me back?
It might not be your back; it might be your kidneys.
Well, don't say that.
Sorry, truth hurts.
I had a phone call off the GP practice this week. That's never good.
Oh, the phone you up just out the blue. All right,
well, I had some blood tests about 3 weeks ago, and
that's not good.
You said if you haven't heard anything in a week, there's probably nothing to worry about. So the week went by, and I was like, and then 2 weeks after that, I get a phone call. Is that Daniel? Yes. Oh, hiya, it's so and so, a nurse from the GP practice. I was like, yes. And she paused and she went, just had your blood test. Well, we've had your blood test results back. And I'm like, bitch, you better hurry up and tell us what's happened.
I'm really sorry to tell you, but it turns out
you're dead.
Obese.
Which is normally what the doctor says to us. She went, oh, it's just your blood sugar levels are a little bit higher than last time. And I was like, right. And she went, nothing to worry about, though. Just watch what you're eating and maybe cut out sugar. She never said that about drinks. So,
Her
and then
fault.
she said,
Let's sue.
Your cholesterol's also a little bit higher than last time. But nothing to worry about because it's not at the level where we'll start treating you for it. So just watch your diet. And then she was like, and then she paused again and I went, is there anything else? And she went, no, that's it. See you next year.
Next year. That's how good we are our health services.
What? There was no advice. There was no anything like.
You had it. Stop eating sugar.
What? I know that. I've got mirrors in the house. I thought she was going to give us really bad news.
So no medication.
No medication.
I'm intrigued how they took the blood.
God. Right, so I went in and I just got over being ill. I was ill the week before with a chest infection. So I went into the nurse and I'm already sweating when I walk in the door, right? And for some reason I had my tracksuit bottoms on, but I was rushing to leave the house, so I had shoes on. So I looked like a
hang on, fucking hell. Hang on. So, what kind of shoes were they? Were they dress shoes? Were they like Brooks?
There were Clarks. Sort of the more, I don't know what you describe them as. I suppose like a loafer.
Oh, the lace.
Yes.
Yeah, loafers. Yeah, you had you had tracksuit bottoms and loafers on.
Yeah.
You know you're turning your dad, don't you?
Mate, honestly, and then I had my jacket on and then this shirt. But because I'd been ill, I hadn't really
Hang on.
Look.
What, a suit jacket?
No, like a windbreaker jacket.
Oh, right, okay. So you looked all right from the top down until you got to your feet.
Yeah, but then I took my jacket off and I forgot I had this shirt on that I'd had on for 3 days of being ill. And it had all dinner medals. And then she goes, right, so you're here for your annual checkup. We're going to take your weight. And I went, I don't want you to do that. And she went, no, I have to take your weight now. And please don't make us take my weight. I'm already depressed. And I was kind of semi-joking, but she just didn't crack a smile. So I had to get on the scales. That was depressing. And then...
Did it start with a 2?
It went, ow.
No, did it start with a 2?
No.
No, that's all right.
It was in kilograms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not 200 kilograms.
And then she said, right, we need to take some blood. And I said, can I just say I'm not very good at this? And she went, what do you mean? I went, well, I've half passed out before. And she went, do you want to lie on the bed? And I went, yes, please. So I lay on the bed and they've got the...
Did you say, please, can I use a children's needle?
Mate, right, this was horrific. normally when I go to get blood, I get the phlebotomist, who's the blood specialist, who's obviously really good at taking blood. But I didn't ask for her, and I didn't have another appointment. I got someone I'd never seen before. So I got on the thing, and I said, "Do you mind if I sort of face the other way and look at my phone? Because I honestly hate this." And she went, "No, no worries." So I give her my right arm, and I'm looking at the wall at my phone, right? And I can hear her sort of like hitting my arm, and she's going, "Clench your fist," and I'm going like that, and she's, when they're poking her trying to get a vein, she's going, "Oh, I'm really struggling to get a vein here," and I'm like, oh, "Christ, not this." So she got the needle, and she just started like just trying to hit, and like I reckon it was 5 or 6 attempts before she got even a little bit of blood out, and then she had to stop and go, "I'm really sorry, I'm going to have to make you change arms." So I had to reposition myself on the bed, and when I stood up, that blue roll they put on the bed, that was soaking. And then and I was like, "I'm really sorry," and she was like, "It's all right." And then I had to give her my left arm, and luckily she got like blood straight away. But I was in there about 40 minutes.
Did you go really white?
I was just like a right mess. And then as I was leaving, she said, "Oh, you'll get your results in a week or so." And she gave us a little pot. And she just gave us it, and I was talking to her about the results. And as I was walking out, my brain was so addled, I turned around her and went, "What's this?" And she went, "If you can have a wee sample in it," and handed it to the thing. And I went, "Now?" And she went, "No, you don't have to do it now." So messed up. And then I went for a Greg's on the way back to the car.
Have you ever had to do a poo sample?
Just once, I think.
Then you get like a little cup with a spoon in it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you had to poo on the spoon. That doesn't work very well. I never know how to drop it off either. When you say, "Oh, can you drop it back off at the surgery?" And you go back into the surgery and you're like, "Who can I hand this bottle of piss to? Or who actually wants to physically touch this?"
There should be like a piss collection bin, shouldn't there?
There is now in our surgery, I've noticed.
Is
It's
there?
like, yeah, it's like, do not use plastic bags, just put your samples in here.
Yeah.
Well, it's part of age, mate. It's all about getting older, and that's it.
I need to go to the doctor's more and practice, I think. I'm terrible at it.
Don't say that. You less you go to the doctors, the better.
But you know what's weird? I'm fine with the dentist. Isn't that weird?
Mm.
Like, you would think it would be all or nothing, but it's like, I couldn't care less about the dentist.
I'm terrible with the dentist. Really bad with the dentist. Hate it. Absolutely hate the dentist with it. Like nerves. Have I told you the story about that? I had something on my. I must have told you this before. I was so nervous at the dentist that I had a flag that came up on my record that said "very nervous patient," and I got a filling done, and afterwards I gave the dentist a cuddle.
Did your mind go to just complete shit like mine?
Yeah.
It's
Right,
weird, isn't it?
see you then.
We've been through a lot.
Yeah, it's no fun. It's no fun, the dentist at all. No fun.
No. Oh, well, should we get rid
Finish
of
off?
the ginger beer? Mm-hmm.
Down the hatch. So, Dan, we'll crack straight into it, shall we? DMC Brewery, the one and only, the OGB, original ginger beer. 5.2% is the lager on or the lager off.
Well, I've just thought of something here, mate.
Are you going to throw a curveball in?
No?
The lager's off.
So basically, you were just playing for time.
I forgot about my soundboard, yeah.
You were stalling.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Really like it. What I would say is, summer's day with some ice in the garden.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
It needs to be like a Copperberg, doesn't it, or something, where it's like
yeah.
a glass full of ice and you just whack this up the top. I was going to tell you to put it in the freezer. Maybe I should have, because I put mine in for an hour or so, but it wasn't as cold as it should have been, I reckon.
Yeah. It's all right, but it's not freezing. I think this needs to be freezing.
Yeah, really cold, and that would have been absolutely divine.
So, do this brewery do other stuff like this?
Only ginger beer. So they do
Right.
different flavours of ginger beer, which is quite good.
Right.
So
Yeah.
definitely worth them out. DMC, give them a link in the give them a link on the old socials, mate.
Will do.
It was very good. Right then. So crawl into Christmas. I think next week will be our Christmas special, maybe? No, we decided not to do a Christmas special. We're just going to do a normal version of the pod, and then we'll do a New Year's special.
Yeah, New Year special. We haven't fully decided what we're going to do for that, but I'm sure it's going to be a boozy one.
I think it'll be boozy. It depends on when we record it as well. We might actually be at New Year as well. Who knows? Who knows?
And if anyone hasn't heard it, go back and listen to this year's, which will be next year's, last year's, next year.
We was mid. Yes, it was. That was a boozy affair. The last one, we enjoyed the last one. So was it the New Year special where we had the? Did we have an off beer, or was that a different podcast?
No, that's when we did the three
beers of
little
Christmas.
beers, the little ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last one was the stout. Last year was the 3 stouts.
Yes. Maybe a bit more the same.
Yeah.
Okay. So Instagram at the Loggers Off. Well, at the Loggers Off everywhere except
TikTok is just
Yahoo
Loggers
Mail.
Off. Yahoo Mail.
Yeah, we're not the Loggers Off at yahoomail.com. But we are at gmail.com. So there you go.
Oh, if anyone hasn't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. And also Instagram. We're doing quite well on Instagram at the minute. I'm trying to get as many numbers as I can before the new year. So
we've got a lot of people on the YouTube trying to sell us shit.
Yeah, and then affiliate links and stuff like that. It's getting there.
Which we don't want. Okay, until next time.
Adios.
See you later, babe.
The log is off.